Guten Morgen, muchachos. How are you doing? Welcome back to Football Digest Daily. My name is Nyash, as always, getting to serve you with some footballing juice on what has been happening in the world of football now for the last 24 hours, because I was here yesterday around this time. So it's 24 hours, yes, and of course, only Thursday night football has happened. Yes, and it was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. Like you can see, I'm quite cheery. I'm quite cheered up tonight. Oh, not tonight, today, this morning. Yeah? Because you all know what happened. Arsenal was in action, Man United were in action, Villareal, Dinamo Zagreb, so much more. Let's start off with Arsenal because it's the most important team in the world. So Arsenal was playing yesterday against Slavia Prague, a game where we had to win, a game which you felt, if we don't win, Arteta out bandwagon, itakuwa imepata firepower ingine crazy. So something had to be done. And man, we played that game the way you're supposed to be playing all our games. I don't know where the fuck we've been hiding those performances at. So yesterday we had a fantastic performance. From the word go, we were seeming like the team that is going for it. Slavia Prague, actually, they seemed like they were also up for it in the first couple of minutes until we scored. Yeah? And actually this game started off with, of course, our players taking the knee because of racism. And none of Slavia Prague's players took the knee. None. Not even one. Not even one. And it was now all up to us to kick out racism out of Europe. Because, especially Europa, you need to kick it out. Slavia Prague is the epitome of racism in Europe and Europa. So we needed to do something, and we did it fantastically. So Emil Smith-Rowe scored the first goal. It was chopped off, maybe because he's white. And he wanted it to be all about blacks, and yeah, it was all about blacks. And it's crazy. It's such a sheer coincidence that all the guys who scored were black. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Nicola Pepe scored the first goal. Bukayo Saka scored the second, or is it the third? And Laka Bloodclad Z scored actually a brace. Yeah, 3 guys. Or is it? Yeah, 3 guys because Laka scored the 4th goal. Yeah. So, I mean, it's fantastic. It's something you love to see. It's something you love to see. Everybody yesterday was having a fantastic game. Xhaka, every time I see Xhaka playing as a left back, I feel like he's putting in better performances than he does in the middle of the park. Xhaka squeezing and he nice. Hey, every time I'm watching him play, I watched him play against Sheffield. I watched his performances against even Slavia Prague when we were drawing 1-1. He was not that bad. I watched him yesterday. He's putting in good performances. Every now and then getting me thinking like, if we don't sell this Monday, he might just be the next Arsenal captain. At least I can see something in him. I watched the open mic session that Arsenal puts out on the YouTube channel, on their YouTube channel. And him talking and him organizing things, you could see this. This is a leader. And for me, I feel like the only leaders we have at Arsenal is Xhaka and Luis. All these other mandems are not, they are not leaders, no. So Xhaka put in a fantastic performance yesterday, but everybody did, man. Smith-Rowe, whoa, he was on fire yesterday. Bukayo Saka, his goal was just fantastic. He could have actually scored a brace, because yeye ndiye alipiga post ndio Emil Smith-Rowe yake ya kwanza ilikuwa chopped off. At the back, we were solid. Chambers was good. Pablo Mari, he never does anything wrong. Pablo, as in, I can't recall something he did wrong yesterday. I don't see. Holding was even great yesterday. Thomas Partey was brilliant. Ceballos, of all other guys, were good. He was good. Lacazette. It was a fantastic game yesterday. I absolutely loved it. I don't recall being so much at ease in an Arsenal game. Na hata tujafika half time. By the 40th minute, I was at ease. We were cruising. I was so relaxed. I don't recall being so relaxed in an Arsenal game. One of the best performances you've put in this season, especially considering we were kind of under pressure, to go through. But nevertheless, we did go through, and I was pleased, man. No Arsenal fan is having a sad face this morning. I'm willing to bet. No Arsenal fan is having a sad face this morning. We all slept like kids. Kama watoto, sound sleep is all we had tonight. This previous night, all right? So besides Arsenal, of course, we had Villareal in action. They were playing against Dinamo Zagreb and they won that game 2-1, meaning it's now going to be Villareal versus Arsenal in the first leg of our semi-final clash. And you can't make this stuff up, man, that we are going up against our former coach now. Unai Emery, the man has been reaching all Europa League finals with Sevilla and winning until he came to Arsenal, took Arsenal to the final, and then he got battered. And now he's meeting Arsenal again. You love to see this shit, man. This is gonna be mad fun. This is gonna be mad fun. We have to beat Unai Emery. There is no reason why we should be knocked out by this Mandem. Well, he's good. We know all about him in the Europa League, but still, I think we have better quality of players than him. Our stakes are much higher than his. So, yo, we have to do something. We have to win this one. So it's going to be a fantastic game for sure. The semi is going to be a heck of a semi. Every time we have beaten Slavia Prague so many times. Slavia Prague, actually, I was hearing the commentator saying they've been beaten by English opponents so many times. There was a time they were beaten by Arsenal, and Arsenal, I think, went all the way to the finals. So, yeah, you know, you never know. The last time we faced Villareal in the semis, we went all the way to the finals, but we got clapped. But still, we went all the way to the finals. That's the most important thing. So, yeah, I'm ready. We have now 9 games to go to the end of the season. And maybe you can say 10 if you put in the final there. So, we have to be as pragmatic as possible. I'm excited. If you put in those performances in our remaining fixtures, I'm very confident of where we can go. I'm quite confident. And it would be crazy if this season we go all the way to the final and actually win it. Yo, I don't want to look that far ahead, but it could be crazy. It could be crazy. So Villareal, we're going to be facing them in the semi. The other games were Ajax going to play in Rome against AS Roma. They lost. Actually, that game ended in a 1-1 draw. So, of course, AS Roma went through on 3-2 on aggregate. Man United were in action against Granada. They won that game 2-0. Cavani with a fantastic goal. The first goal he scored was fantastic. I can't recall seeing the second goal for Man United. But the first one was a good finish by Cavani. He's been having quite a good number of finishes at United. You know, he's a striker, of course. He's doing his job all right. So Man United are going to be going up against AS Roma in the other semi. So it's all set, man. The dice has been cast. The semi-final dice for the Europa League has been cast, and we're going to be waiting to see what's going to be popping when they go down in action. That is in how many days? Actually, in 2 weeks. Yes, in 2 weeks, because they're going to be playing, I think, on 29th, if I'm not wrong, around there. So it's going to be mad fun, man. I'm so excited as an Arsenal fan, like I said. I'm happy. This Friday could not be more welcome. I've never felt more ready for a Friday. Also, being this being a Friday, of course, we have the match day digest that's going to be going on from 8 to 9. Not so many fixtures are happening this weekend. They're kind of jumbled up. Let me just call it, not mambo jumbo. Jumbled up, yeah. So, yeah, just a few fixtures to look at. I think the only fixture that is big is one. Hizi zingine zimetapaka tu kila mahali, not worth the salt. So we're going to be looking also at some KPL stuff. And I'm still looking for one guy called Jeff Kinyanjui, because I want him to be the other guest that I'm going to be having besides Judith Masharia, who's going to be our guest. So yeah, I'm still looking for this man. Sijui nitampata wapi, but if he doesn't feature, jua tu sikumpata. Yes. All right. So that's what's up. Have a fantastic Friday as always. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. God bless.